why are they supporting him? Well, politics is a weird game and, strange bedfellows, and you have to protect your ass. It's like a constant protection racket with everybody. But the thing is, he is breaking down at an extraordinary rate. There was, I'm going to show you some video from Friday, and I could have spent the next hour showing you clips of him being unable to read, say things sensibly. We're just going to pick a couple of things. Here he is struggling with the prompter.
It is noteworthy that the percentage of women who register to vote and cast a ballot is consistently higher than the percentage of the men who do so. End of quote. Repeat the line. Women are not without electoral and or political, or maybe precise, not and or political power.
End of quote. Repeat the line.
The men who do so. End of quote. Repeat the line.
Look, I fumble words sometimes when I'm doing this. As I often tell you guys, I have a prompter in front of me that doesn't tell me what to say. It just says the order of the show, right? So it tells me like what's coming up next, what clip am I throwing to. The rest of this is coming out of my brain. What's more interesting than him reading end of quote, repeat the line, is that he basically has been reduced to an elderly man who just reads pretty poorly off a teleprompter. He does not know what he is saying. He often rampages through these things, stumbling and stammering, and doesn't pick up all of the things that he knocked down, right? Like he doesn't actually realize that he's made all of these mistakes. He says all of these random things. Then he tells us that he's not allowed to talk and that he's going to get in trouble and they don't want him to talk and a whole bunch of other stuff. Here he is on the bike again this weekend. He didn't fall off this time. That's pretty good.
Some of the groups want, I'm going to look like a fool here in this interview, but
you look good.
But I put a helmet on because it's a tough interview. But all kidding aside, I think that...
All right, whatever. It's not such a big deal about the helmet. It's just that he just doesn't know what he's doing. And it's like the image of that, him standing there mocking himself for the helmet. Do you think any other world leaders are afraid of this guy? Do you think they honestly think he's in charge? Like, does anyone really believe that any of this is working? Can you picture what Obama or Trump would have done in that situation? Like, I mean, come on, you guys got it. But then there's this other thing where he just doesn't know what he's doing, right? And again, he's the pilot of the plane if you think of the country as a plane, right? And you want, even if you don't like exactly the direction that the plane is going, right? You want to land there. But they want to go this way. You roughly want the plane to land. You don't want the plane to burst into flames midair. You don't want the plane to go down into the ditch. So I would like things to be better here. Here's a couple images that we got from Twitter. This is from RNC Research. These are the notes. They zoomed in on the notes that they often hand Joe Biden. Now, I get it. People have notes. He has to remember names. He has to remember locations, all sorts of stuff. That is just fine. However, we zoomed into one of these things. Let's take a look at this. You enter the Roosevelt room and say hello to participants. You take your seat. Press enters. You give brief comments. Press departs. You ask Liz Shuler, President AFL-CIO, a question. You thank participants. You depart. With you in capital letters because he is not sure who he is. This is a problem. This is a big problem.